this is a completely different video from the others, and it's a tutorial on how to clean properly your Airsoft M4 barrel. First of all, you'll need some important things. First of all is the cleaning rod. This usually comes with your Airsoft, or else you can buy it for pretty cheap. Next, you'll need an Allen key. This will surely be included with your gun. And last, some paper, some toilet paper, or some paper towel, but I prefer the toilet paper because it's much softer. And lastly, a pair of scissors. Those are not necessary, but you might want them to cut the paper. Now, first of all, take out the batteries. On my Airsoft, in order to take out the batteries, pull this out, take this out, and remove the batteries. Now, you can also remove the stock by pulling this down and out, but it's not necessary, so I'll let it like that. Then you obviously need to remove everything extra, such as your sling, if you have one, or any cosmetics, like I have here this one from an event. Take those out, although they're not necessary to remove, but it will make your life easier. Remove them, let them somewhere close. Also your mug, and then you need to take your Allen. Your M4 will always have those two pins. You need to unscrew those two. I've also put some silicone oil in order to be easier, not the screws but the actual pins. Remove the screws, don't lose them because you need them. And now what you need to do is put the Allen inside the hole and press. Mine just got launched. I found it. I'll need to clean that also because it got dirty. Not very much, but it got. And also do this the same with the other one. And you have your two pins removed. Now you don't need anymore the Allen. And now what you need to do is pull back the charging handle and push forward the entire upper receiver. And the reason you pull back your charging handle is because your assembly has this right here, that the charging handle might get caught and not be properly removed. Now let this somewhere close to you, then you don't need this. And now you have your upper receiver with your barrel. What you need to do is just pull out your hop-up with your inner barrel. Now something you surely need to do if you want, but it's really helpful, is to mark on some way where your hop-up needs to be in order to shoot properly. I don't mind mind readjusting the hop-up, so I'll show you. I don't have marked. Now what you need to do in order to remove the hop-up, because you can't clean the barrel with the hop-up on the barrel, you need to crank it back all the way. I already have done that because I don't remember why, but for some testing I think. And now you're ready to remove it. In order to remove it, you need to press this forward to remove this small clamp like thing, and now you can just pull it backwards and remove it. Now also let this aside. Now you have your backing and this thing right here. I don't really know what exactly this is called, but yeah. Now you want to remove your backing. Let it aside the hop-up, just to not lose it. And you have your inner barrel. Now, in order to clean it, you take your cleaning rod, and it has two sides. This side is where you hold it, and this side has a small hole here where your towel or toilet paper will go. Now what I like to do is take a leaf and cut it in half. It's not necessary to use the scissors. I just use them because if you don't use them you might have some problems when cleaning it, but not. And yeah, those scissors are awful, so I'll do it with my hands, just down the middle. Not exactly, just enough to be almost the half of the original leaf. Now fold it that again half, and again, and one more, not necessarily, but yeah. And now you have this right here. Now you take your paper and you push it through the hole on the cleaning rod. Alright. I also took a very soft and thin paper. You can take what paper you want. Now what you want is to press it from both sides and lightly twist it in order to have it like that. You don't there isn't any problem if it unfolds, just in order to be easier to push through your barrel. Now you take your barrel, this is where the hop-up goes, and this is the where the BB comes out. Your cleaning rod will go through the through where the BB goes out, push it in and twist it on the direction that you previously twisted it. And now what you want to do is to rotate and push, rotate and push until the rod comes the other way out. Now something very important is not to push the rod back again where you put it, because that removes any progress that you've done. Now what you want to do is just take it from the exit. Now as you can see here, it has some residue, not very much, but it has a bit. So what you need to do is do the same 1 or 2, 3 times again. I personally prefer to do this 3 to 4 times, but I'll do it just 3, 4. Also, it's not a very time consuming process, so why not? Let's do 4. It had some stuff in, but not very much. As you can see here, I don't know if it's shown in the camera, here and here. Now, something that you might need to pay attention to is that sometimes the paper might get caught up on this side of the barrel, and if you don't clean it, you might have problems later when you'll shoot it. Now you're ready. You have cleaned your barrel, and the only thing that remains is to put back your backing and your hop up, and then assemble again your airsoft. Now, something again that I like to do is to take my backing and apply some silicone oil in order to remove frictions. You don't need very much, just a few drops on the outside, because when you push it through, it will get caught up on the rest of the backing. Now to apply the oil, just tilt it and rotate. That's again not necessary, it's just what I like to do, just take care of my gun. Now for the backing, something that you need really to pay attention to is that the barrel has this groove right here. The backing also have a kind of a rail that goes in the groove, so you need to push it through in this order. Push it through and just make sure that it's properly inserted. Inspect it, and it's alright. Now you'll see that where the opening was will have a small dent. This won't be probably shown in the camera, it's right here, a dent, and you need this to be on the upper part of toward the upper part of your hop-up adjustment unit. Push it through. Ready. Then again put the clamp. Insert your inner barrel to the outer barrel. And now again, when you put it on the lower part of your gun, you need to pull back your charging handle in order to press it a little bit. Now here the back end is properly alright, it's ready. I had some small technical difficulties. Now that my pin got a little bit dirty, I'll clean it with the rest of the paper, and I will put some oil again, just to be easier and to put it in and out of the gun when I want to clean it. You don't need very much, just a little bit. Now you put it through this side, where, not where your fire selector is, where the ejection port is. You put it in, push it, it goes right in. Take the other one, again clean it. Apply some oil. And on this instance, the pin is not completely round on the top, it has a small cut, and this is in order to fit right here. So just be a little careful not to put it on a different way and damage your gun, but it will go right through, just like that. Now again, turn your gun the other way around. Take your screws, put them right here. Take your Allen and tighten it. Not very much, because you again might damage your gun, but just enough so your pins won't fall out when you're on the field. Now you have a completely clean Airsoft. Again, this tutorial only works on the M4. This is a SEMA variant. You might have some small differences on our other models from other companies, but they're pretty much the same. So you won't have a big problem. Alright, that was it. Again, put again your stuff back to your gun. Put it back to your gun. And you have a clean Airsoft. You need to really take care of your Airsoft, especially when you play a lot of, because dust might get on the barrel or anything, and that can really damage your barrel, which in turn can lead to low accuracy, lower FPS, and even they can even destroy your inner barrel. Alright, that was it. Thanks for watching.